my friends, and Lauren. Yeah, welcome Tuesday. Yeah, we are well into spring. Once again, we've survived the deep, dark, cold winter, except for Catboy, where they get summer. Actually, spring comes on August 1st, summer comes August 2nd, and they're back in winter on August 3rd.
Yeah, that's it.
First, my book, okay? First, the book. We're going to talk about the book. You guys can all go out and buy this book. It's called The Little Red Cheers by an Irish author, and her name is Edna O'Brien, and she is 85. She just wrote this book. She's written 10 other novels. Somebody's scratching a 78 album, but there something. Anyhow, so this is very interesting. It's a novel. It's gotten incredibly good reviews. It's about someone from Serbia who would have been tried, moves to a small town called Klonolia. Do you know where Klonoia is?
Can you type
I
this?
think it's between my legs.
Yeah, right.
Like STD.
C-L-L-O. Let's see. I'm going to type the name of the town.
Yeah, do go on, will you?
How they pray. Here it is. You ready?
Yeah.
There it is. That's the town in Ireland.
Clunolia. Clunolia? I've never heard of that in my life. Let me look it up.
I think that's where George Clooney gets the oil for his hair. But there it is, and very interesting. Dr. Vladimir Dragon is a poet, self-proclaimed holistic healer.
County Clare.
Disruption to the monotony of village life. But before long, the beautiful black-haired Fidelma McBride falls under his spell, and defying the shackles of wedlock and convention, turns to him to cure her of her deepest pains. And it's gotten phenomenal reviews if you want to read about it or whatever. And there you go. Very, very terrific. And I figured I should buy the book. The gal's 85 years old. Let's give her
Give her a chance.
a few bucks.
Right.
Yeah, come on. The book just came out, and you can get it whenever you want it. So that's my little book thing. See, I told you it was going to be about Ireland, Curly. See? Yeah.
80-year-old Irish woman. Okay.
I remember back in 2010 on April Fool's Day when I was doing a show, and one of the Lindens was there, and he just started to say, "Is this an April Fool's joke?" I said, "What are you talking about?" You know, couldn't get the body and the voice to work together for him. Okay.
Yeah.
So I've got some horoscopes. Okay, these are mine, right? And mine is Sagittarian. Okay. Yeah. You will meet a tall, dark, handsome man, or an April Fool's girl. Depends on what in second life. You never know, right? Do you remember this was in the horoscope? Now, this will show you how old things are, all right? Your mom will find your Flickr album right next to the Playboy issue you're in. Do you remember Flickr? How many people still have a Flickr account?
I use it all the time.
Do you? You're still putting stuff up there?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, there's only 3 people that even see shit on Flickr anymore.
Yeah, nobody looks anymore.
Oh, man. Except the bloggers. Looking at other bloggers.
I mean, Jesus. You still have a MySpace?
I don't post on it, but...
Are you playing Prodigy at all?
On my Commodore 64.
I ran into
Oh my God.
one of the, yeah. Hey, got anybody up there, Thinker? Were you staying? You know, like there must be somebody, a man or a woman, in one of those rooms playing solitaire. I'm wondering, you know, why the cards aren't turning. Whatever.
Got an app for that.
Yeah.
Here's Taurus. Put on that old system skirt dress and go to a support portal. A tall, dark, handsome stranger will sweep you off your pixels. Yeah.
All right.
Have you ever get swept off? How many of you girls have been swept off your feet here in the second life? Thought, wow, this is true love.
Oh, God.
Until all 400 pounds of them showed up in first life.
Yeah.
Mine was a teenager.
Yours was a teenager? I was seduced by a teenager.
Yeah. Well,
that's
I mean,
funny.
a lot of women would like to have that, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Until they ask for allowance.
Yeah.
You got a problem.
That's interesting.
I have a great shirt I bought in Second Life. I haven't worn it in a long time, but I liked it. It says in front of it, I'm 92% into you. I think that's the right number, right? Don't you think that's right? Nobody's 100%, so I'm 92%.
Yes, I agree. No one's perfect.
When, when the Lindens, get fired, did they go to Help Island to find a new job?
Oh my god.
I mean,
That's tough.
How do you play April Fool's joke in Language Lab in Second Life? This goes back from 2010. Speak Spanish
what?
and tell your students. Language Lab. Language Lab used to be in Second Life. They were teaching languages, having people hang around, chatting about languages and all that kind of stuff. You may not remember that because you were still in the teen grid. But back then, in 2010, okay, yeah. So the way to play a fool's joke, of course, is to speak Spanish and tell your students it's French.
Right.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the old joke. I'm a one-drink woman, 2 at the most, 3 I'm under the table, 4 I'm under the host.
Oh.
All right. Geminis. Got any Geminis here?
Yes,
Right
me.
here.
Woohoo.
Right here.
Okay. Well, can you imagine making an alt that's just like you and all your friends prefer them?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you mean my other personality? You're so
Yeah,
funny.
right. Exactly.
We like blonde, yeah.
Those of you with cancer, now that it's spring, think about this. After sitting in a fucking chair in front of a computer for 6 years playing Second Life, don't you think you need a vacation like going to the kitchen?
Doing that right now.
I saw
I'm
one
there right now.
person in Second Life. They actually, next to their desk where their computer was, they had built in a microwave, a little portable refrigerator, and everything else, so they never had to get up. They had a sink and everything right there.
Toilet?
Yeah, the chair's a toilet.
I didn't ask. That was too much information. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. eBay. Right. eBay, back in 2010, all right, announced that the second most profitable business is a money changer in the virtual world. Do you remember when you'd go to eBay to buy Lindens? Come on, guys. If you were around, you remember that. You went there thinking you'd save a penny or two, right?
Yep.
I just sold myself.
Yeah, right. And somebody used to have the game Parcheesi here in Second Life, but they couldn't find anybody to play with. Yeah.
That game is fun,
Oh,
man.
I have cheesy. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm playing it
Oh,
every
there you go.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Libra. This is a great day
that's
for you
me.
if you're a Libra. Instead of resting as a cloud of smoke, you'll come back in 2010 as Ruth and be stuck as Ruth.
Well,
Ruth couldn't even get a date. I used to think of Ruth like Dr. Ruth, who used to give everybody sex advice. The only person who wasn't getting any fucking sex from anybody, okay? I mean, there's no way.
Dwarf.
Even her vibrator wouldn't play with her.
oh my god. Jesus Christ.
All right. Yeah, this also goes back to 2010. By the way, we got, what is it? Funky Freddy is playing tonight. If you haven't heard him, you will hear him tonight at whatever time it is in Second Life, which is 6 p.m. Second Life time, right?
Mhm.
So, yeah. So, back in those old days in 2010, you may remember that it took a long time to load Viewer 2.0. Do you guys remember loading 2.0?
Yes, sir.
Oh
It
yeah.
was a lot like having an account with AOL.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. So Second Life in 2010 did a census. How many of you knew that? Yeah. They wanted to find out, what was going on, and so they had a census. And by the way, besides the census, do you remember when your screen before it came up, it said, "How can we make your Second Life better?"
Oh my god. Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone. That's how you continue my life.
Yeah.
Been asking me how to make it better.
Yeah.
No way.
You know, it took him like 4 years.
Vibrate.
It took him 4 years to put that thing back up.
Yeah. So anyhow, Viewer 2.0, boy, I remember, and that was a big deal. Haley stayed in Viewer 1.23 for at least 7 years.
Mhm.
Technically, I'm still there.
Yeah.
I'd still
so
be
here was
on
one of
it.
the questions in the survey. How many residents are in your household? They had you. They had partners, okay?
Yeah.
And I asked, does that mean living with me in Second Life or people in other virtual worlds? Prim babies. I said, does that include the ones I've deleted?
Oh my gosh.
They want to know about slaves. They said alts, okay? Which Haley couldn't even say how many she had. She had like 43 of them back then. Yeah. Yeah. So, anybody ever get to use God mode in Second Life? I got to use God mode one time.
What?
All I got was 10. Yeah, God mode. You never got to use God mode in Second Life? There's a God mode in Second Life.
Oh.
Yeah, back
Yeah,
in
it used to let you
2010,
fly.
I got with 222,000 fucking complaints. That's all you got is God. That and 17 guys asking me, where can I find my penis? You know, this has been probably a big difficulty for guys in Second Life, because it's attached in First Life, so you can't really lose it, okay?
Yeah.
In Second Life, you can lose it.
Where did you
know,
last see it?
I wonder if one guy one time when he was having sex with some gal, all of a sudden just hit the attach and walked away and left it there. All right. They also asked, what level of education has each resident obtained? I put down, I passed Orientation Island. Does that count? Yeah. So, yeah. I list on my resume that I graduated from Rockcliffe University. People always wonder what that is.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I say it was a professor there. Yeah, I was a professor at Rockcliffe University.
Yeah.
Hey, I used LSL to get my first internship.
Is that right?
Yeah, I actually used it as a reference.
Yeah, that's
And
plausible.
how did that go?
Well, they didn't know what the hell it was, so they just thought I was smart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, that's
yeah.
a computer language we don't know anything about. Yeah, okay. That's real limp, then.
It's great.
I learned everything I know at World of Warcraft. I think I can be an architect. I worked at SimCity. Anybody ever play SimCity? Anybody in here play SimCity?
Love that game. Love that game.
Played it.
That,
I
I
played.
think.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a great game.
Anybody
Okay.
here ever play Farmville and Facebook?
Nope.
Shamefully.
No.
Shamefully.
I don't know anyone
Yeah.
who's played it, but it was very popular for a long time.
I
Facebook
just
always
used to-
wanted me to play it.
Yeah.
I used to type, this shit doesn't look organic at all.
Are those free range
Yeah.
chickens? I don't think so.
They don't seem free.
What?
Nothing.
What? No, go ahead. I mean, this is...
They didn't seem free. No, I'm saying they didn't seem free, that's all.
Right.
Free range
They
chickens.
wanted to know if you owned any of the following pets. Chickens, Zuby cats or dogs. Do you remember Zuby cats or dogs? Nobody remembers.
Yeah,
Zuby cats or
sure.
Yeah.
I have one.
dogs. Linden beers. Remember they used to give out a Linden beer every Valentine's
Yep.
Day?
What?
Oh, yeah, I
They used to have
remember.
a Linden
I never
beer.
got any of that. Well, I was probably too young.
Yeah. Well, you can pick it up at a secondhand store. Everybody sold it.
I still have my Linden Bears.
I still have my
do?
Linden Bears.
You have your Linden beers. How many of you still have your Mirus? Your
Hmm?
Awesome.
I
Never
never
got
had
Whatever
it.
they-
Osmos, my Osmos are. I think they die if you don't.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, I thought you said Linden Beers.
Oh, no, well, that's my accent. Okay.
Gotcha.
Orchid had
Then they wanted to know,
hundreds of
what level
odds.
customer are you? Basic, premium, concierge, enterprise, FIC, top level. I went on. I was a concierge member for a while. I was dumb enough to spend a lot of money on property here in Second Life that actually worked about as well as my First Life property. So I called in one time.
Mhm.
I was having problems, and I called in, and I got one of the Lindens, a concierge service. And I simply said, Mommy, my Second Life is broken. And they started laughing so hard. They what was your occupation? Land baron, scripter, stripper, builder, fashion blog writer, musician,
Stripper,
DJ, griefer, community leader. All sorts of people had different. things. Yeah. There was never a slot for comedian. Did you notice that, Catboy? How about you? Why not? There's never a slot
Yep.
for comedian. Okay?
Yeah,
There's
no.
They
nothing
never
funny
had
about
any
that, I'll
sense
tell
of
you.
humor.
Oh, and not one
Yeah.
for Queen either.
Thinker said.
Yeah.
They have no sense of humor.
Yeah, I saw that one person had filled in about into that. What's your occupation? One-time escort, now unemployed since voice came.
Wow.
Yeah. So they wanted to know what your race was. Snail, you right, Tindali? That's one. Nobby,
Didn't
goth.
nail right.
Somebody put the Frito-Lays down, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
share with the
Pearly.
entire class.
I bet it's Pearly.
Is that Pearly with the Frito-Lays? Oh, my God.
I would bet my almost.
I don't think so because I don't
We
see.
forgive
I don't
Pearly.
see
Pearly
her
can
dot
do
moving.
that. It's all right. So what's your gender? That was a question. Male, female, male pretending to be female, female pretending to be male, neither, just a cat pretending to be. I'm not sure.
That's mine.
Oh, yeah. And there were all sorts of viewers. I mean, come on. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to go
Emerald
through it, but there were
viewers.
so many viewers. How many people? Come on, guys. Tell me all the viewers you ever heard of, besides, the ones we know, like Firestorm and Emerald and Second Life. Come on, there were a lot of others.
Control Alt viewer
Singularity,
in
improvements,
Singularity.
Yeah,
I'm on
Control Alt
Singularity.
full view.
Black Dragon.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of viewers. Who are these
Singularity.
people that made these viewers, and are they hard to make? Are they really easy to make? And how does Firestorm make money? Does anybody know?
They're not
Donations.
Do people donate fucking money to people?
Yep.
I think-
Yeah, they buy shirts from them that say Firestorm on it.
Really? I watch
Second Life
NPR
shirts
for
or
free.
real
I'm
life
not giving
shirts?
anybody
Oh,
Radio.
Kidding? Listen,
Sorry,
I was well
I mean,
trained. When I
joke.
went to church, if the poor box was open, I figured I was poor. I should take some.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Carowing.
Yeah.
Look at the little girl.
Kirwing. Kirwing.
Look at the little
Kirwing.
girl in front of you.
There's a tiny
Okay.
little avatar in front of you.
Yeah.
Is there-
how
oh, there she is.
cute.
Yes, that's lovely. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Are we allowed to say fuck around her?
Yeah, I know. This is
Oh,
kind of
Lord.
Love your ears, kid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How many of you remember somewhere around back then, Linden Labs decided that they had to do something special for us. So they gave us a free home. You remember that free home?
Oh, God.
Some property.
Those suck
Liz.
so bad.
That was
I
the
do not
worst
have
with
the free home.
elves.
I still have.
Oh, people
Line
still
up
live in
with
those?
garbage. I
People
don't know.
still live in
line
those.
up with- yeah. Do they
Yep.
still live there? They still
Yeah,
exist?
it's unbelievable. Yep.
Somebody
Mhm.
at Builder's Brewery turned one of them into a vehicle because they have less than 30 prims.
You think those people are voting for Bernie? Yeah. Yeah. How many of you remember, this goes back even further behind that, when you first came in and stuff and people directed you to a freebie store? And you
Oh
thought,
man, I got
wow.
banned from one. I got banned from a freebie store because I couldn't fly, and I went through a yellow line, and
Oh.
yeah, permanent. I'm still banned. Honey
Yeah.
Isle.
Yeah.
I was never directed. I, had
I
to
was
stuff
amazed. We
myself.
used to buy remember all the stuff you'd take from a freebie store and take it back and try it on,
Everything.
and you thought whatever, and it was all shit. Every bit of it was shit.
Doesn't
Not all
No, there
was
was a couple. I
tricks,
have a
too.
few
Couple of
things.
things. You're right. A couple
Yeah,
of things.
yeah.
Right. But
Yep.
Doesn't
Arcadia
Tinker
used
run
to
a
give her
freebie store?
stuff away.
No,
I don't think-
Thinker
I don't
wears a
think
free.
No, I wear
Oh, no.
Oh, that's the joke of the night right there.
I went to a Second Life store recently, and I went up to the salesperson. Some of them still have sales help. And I said, "How much is that dress?" She said, 450 lindens. I said, "I'd like to buy it, but I only have 1,000 linden note. Can you make change?" I was like, "Oh!" Completely flipped out on that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw one store that was selling a sex HUD. It said it even had a masturbate animation. I don't get that at all. I mean, who needs to buy a HUD that can masturbate. You can just do that by yourself without even being in virtual world. You need a HUD for that. That's pretty stupid.